Hi, I'm Basavaraj Tongati from basunives.com. Recently, one of my blog readers asked the question that is it a right strategy to move his bank FDs, which he kept it for emergency fund, to Gilt funds? The logic what he applied is simple. As day by day inflation is easing down and going forward, the probability of FD rates also going down is high. So he want to use the Gilt funds because in Gilt funds, as the Gilt funds will hold the long-term bonds, they will perform better than the typical bank FDs in such a situation. So to answer to this question, let me divide it into two parts. First one is regarding the emergency fund. See, whenever the question of investing or else parking the emergency fund, two things are very, very important for us. The first one is liquidity and second one is safety, because we don't know when the emergency will knock us. So in such a situation, a simple bank FD or else to certain extent liquid funds are far better. But using the Gilt funds is highly risky, because by definition, Gilt funds have to invest around 80% of our money into central government bonds. So this makes us to believe that they are safe because underlying assets are central government bonds. I know by investing in central government bonds through the Gilt fund, to certain extent we can avoid the default or downgrade risk. But interest rate risk is always there on such a bonds also. If your Gilt fund is holding long-term bonds, then such a Gilt fund is highly risky and highly sensitive to the inflation rate. If you currently check the normal average maturity of all the Gilt funds, you notice that they are ranging from 4 years to 25-30 years. So in such a situation, it will create a huge volatility for your overall portfolio of an emergency fund. So for that reason, avoid exploring the Gilt funds for parking your emergency fund and try to avoid the mindset of chasing the returns in each and every aspect of your investment. Chasing the returns to certain extent may be fine for your long-term goals, but not for such a short-term requirements or else for emergency fund. Try to keep it simple. Invest in bank FDs or else liquid funds of whatever the emergency fund you have. Thank you for watching this video.